Today we're going to be covering the beautiful prefecture of Nara in Japan. What's the best way of getting around other than the metro? Anyone? Anyone? Cycle! In our honest opinion, it's the best way to get around, especially if you're trying to get around with little ones in tow. Not only is it cost effective, you can actually hire a bicycle in Japan for about $5 a day. Plus, you get to see a whole lot more on the road and it's kid friendly. All you gotta do is chuck them in a carrier, or you can also get external seat attachments and off you go. On a side note, if you guys want to know how much it exactly costs to take a trip to Japan with kids, take a look at my video above for a complete cost breakdown. I'm Tina from Hangry by Nature. Me and my squad of boys, we travel around Australia and beyond to show you guys the best tips on where to travel with kids and how much it costs to travel as a family. If you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Let's get into it. Our journey began at Todaiji Station. We're off to an overnight trip to Nara to see temples and of course the deer everywhere, which is a huge hit for the kids apparently. They've got thousands and thousands of deer roaming around Nara Park, so we can't wait to see that. So we're just getting our tickets now. Like I said, it's really easy to get around Japan. All the these machines have, oh no, I'm too slow. The only thing is you have to be quick. I mean, these machines are not patient. So we're gonna go to Nara, I'll buy some tickets and I'll tell you guys how much it is. There we go. So for 2 adults, kids under the age of 4 or 3 I think go for free. And that comes to 1,120. So you just insert the bills here. And then you get your tickets. So it's like X-ray film. It's pretty cool. And the line that we're on, it goes directly to Nara, which is about how long? 45 minutes?
Yep.
45 minutes. And we'll be in Nara. We'll get back at you guys when we're in Nara. So we just got into Nara. Our hotel is literally opposite the station, which is super convenient considering we have kids to haul around and luggage and things like that. So it's very compact, but I think it's enough. I mean, you know, for one night, I think it suffices. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it's nice.
So, you know, you get one sort of
Japanese room.
queen size bed. Yeah, it's very Japanese style, very small, compact. It works, you know, but we have a big TV. Look at the size of that. And yeah, and you've got, lights are automatic here. Got basically the sink here. And we've got the bathroom here. One of those awesome new age toilets. And a shower with all the amenities you need. So yeah, for one night this is definitely perfect. It comes with breakfast as well, which is just what we need. And apparently they give you free miso soup at night. I mean, free? I'll take it. Hey, who was that?
Raph.
Raph, you cheeky bugger. Was that you? Was that you?
Can't run away now.
Alright guys. So we're gonna go rent some bikes now and we're gonna cycle around Nara. So we got some electric bikes from Rental Cycle, which is kind of just near the station in Nara Station. And we're gonna go for a cycle around now towards Nara Park, have some lunch and figure out what to do from there. And they come with child seats as well, except this was the last one and I think Rafi's better off in a carrier anyway. And electric, so we don't have to struggle as much because we're not really fit. Well, at least I'm not. So if you guys are interested in renting a bicycle for the day in Nara, where we got ours from, you could get single gear bicycles from around 500 yen a day, which is about $5. But because we are lazy as we got electric bicycles, which cost us 1,200 yen a day, which worked out to be roughly around 10, 11 US dollars for the day, and the child seats actually came for free. But you can only get either the front or the rear, but you can't get both at the same time. Alright, ready? I'm starving. Let's go, let's ride. Let's ride Nara. The whole sort of Nara Park area is free to get in. Well, there's no real entrance, you kind of just walk or ride around. But within the temple complexes, if you actually want to enter, you do have to pay a small fee. So for example, this one, Kofukuji Temple, you have to pay a fee of 300 yen for adults, which equates to about $3.50 Australian. Otherwise, kids that aren't in high school get in for free. You can buy deer cookies at a lot of these vendors that are around here, and they cost 150 yen. Just beware, because the deer will pretty much assault you with it. Well, they won't have, like, not full on, but you know what I mean, they're just gonna, like, there's gonna be a horde of them running towards you. So just beware. All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Are you ready, Flo?
Yeah.
Brace yourself, okay? The deer are gonna come flocking. Okay. Our first stop is Todaiji Temple, which is this huge structure here housing the big Buddha, and we're going to go check it out. It's a really busy morning, but we're assuming it's busy here every day. It's full of school groups, full of tour groups, so you kind of can't avoid it, even if you come as early as possible. It's just going to happen naturally because it's such a popular place. But what we found, we actually came into Nara pretty late in the afternoon yesterday, and that's a really good time to sort of just wander around and take photos outside. Obviously you can't really access the temples after 5 p.m. because they close, but if you just want to wander around, feed the deer and just take photos outside, that's a perfect time to come, because that's when a lot of people leave, a lot of the tour groups and school groups leave, so it's a lot quieter. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's go check out the big Buddha. The deer, they're so respectful, like everyone else in Japan, they even bow to you. So if you went up to a deer, looked him straight in the eye and bowed to him, he'll bow back. Effing amazing.
So we're at a temple. We made our way to a temple at the top of a mountain now. I actually don't know what it's called because it's all in Japanese, but I'm gonna find out and let you guys know later. But this is by far one of the nicest ones we have been to so far. I mean, check out that view over Nara. Alright, getting back to you guys about the name of this place. It's called Hilltop Hall, which is part of the Todaiji Temple complex, and it pretty much overlooks all of Nara, which is an amazing view from up the top here as well. And there's a few little sort of complexes around here, but this one's definitely a standout, not to be missed. It's a fair walk up here. We cycled up here with electric bicycles, so that kind of saved our legs. But yeah, it's pretty far back, so you'll find it's a lot quieter down this end as well, which is good because most people are down at the Todaiji Temple. Fortunately, we don't have enough time to visit the National Museum, which I would have loved to have done. It just seems like there's just never enough time in Japan. But as a first stop, it would be smart to come by here and learn a little bit about the history of Nara before exploring the temple surrounds and Nara Park, so you know what you're looking at. Because a lot of the signs and stuff are in Japanese, so sometimes you don't really know what's going on. But a lot of it is apparently explained inside here in the history of this area as well. I think it's about 1,500 yen to get inside, but because we don't have much time, we don't really feel that it's worth it to go in with the minimal time that we have. But next time, because we'll always be back in Japan. Anyway, on a side note, guys, you should check out this umbrella lock system. High-tech umbrella safety. So if you've got some kind of baller umbrella, lock it up right in here. Boom. Japanese people think of everything. So if you are traveling with little ones, we would highly recommend doing an overnight stay in Nara, simply because kids take their slow ass time with everything. You'll know what I mean, you know, when you have kids. So anyway, if we didn't have kids, we probably could have done Nara in a day. Rushed nonetheless, but the best way to see it is to spend the night there. And the best thing about it is, I mean, obviously it gets really crowded in the day, but when you spend the night there, you can either get up really early and start exploring before all the tourist crowds start arriving from the other cities, or you can go late in the afternoon when most of the tourist crowds have already left Nara. Like everywhere else in Japan, Nara is very kid-friendly. So the roads are really flat, you can bring your pram, but keep in mind the park is very big. So I probably wouldn't recommend walking it because you're gonna be walking for days. Maybe not days, but a long time. Definitely hire a bicycle if you can, to get the most out of it, really. There's no parent rooms, there are toilets, so if you are bringing a baby with you and you need to change nappies, you kind of need to do it on the fly. Or in the grass. Somewhere. If you are coming to Japan with kids, please don't miss out on this place. This is one of the best things we did in Japan. The kids loved the deer, they loved roaming the parks, and the temples are absolutely stunning. For more videos on Japan with kids, make sure to take a look at some of our other Osaka videos, including the Osaka Aquarium and the giant whale shark that you'll find in there, or the Kids Plaza that we went to, which is basically one of the most epic playgrounds we have ever been to, which I'll link in the description below. Don't forget to show the Squat fam some love by giving this video a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe for more dope travel videos like this one. And I would love to know, when you guys go traveling, what do you think is the best way of getting around? With kids, particularly. What's your secret? Let us know. Drop us a comment below. Until then, catch you on the flip side. You already know. Peace out.
Angry, hungry, yes I'm hungry.